Yo, what's going on, everyone? Let's go live on Instagram too. Yo, what's going on, everyone? If you are tuning in from Instagram right now, comment below ebook, EBOOK. I have a surprise for you guys, and it is going to help you guys out so much. Today is day 5 of the Forex Masterclass. I was a little late today. My computer wanted to give me a hard time, and it was not working earlier. So now we are all Gucci. We are going to get down to business. I have an important lesson I want to teach you guys. But before we get started, I started doing this daily Forex Masterclass where Monday through Friday, I'm going to go live on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm going to teach you guys how to start trading Forex. You do not need to have any experience. Each day is going to get more advanced. So if this is the first time that you have seen me go live, next Monday at 5 p.m. PST, I'm going to go live and start teaching all over again. Now, a couple of things before we start. First off, comment the word ebook if you are on Instagram, EBOOK. If you guys are tuning in from YouTube, if you go to my Instagram, Colt_Mostef, the verified account, message me ebook and I'll send you guys that ebook. So now let's get down to business, baby. We got a couple of things that I want to go over with you guys. First thing is, this is day 5, like I mentioned. And we are going to go over a strategy that I'm going to teach you guys that I've been using for a very long time that works absolutely amazing. So with this masterclass, the orientation of it is there's 4 key points. Number 1, class starts every day, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST. Do not be late. And today, guys, I was late. I apologize. I had some technical difficulties going on, but we are good now and we are live. 2, be prepared. A pen and notebook is needed. Do not be lazy, guys. I understand that some of you just want to learn how to trade without putting in the work, but you are not going to get anywhere in life unless you work your butt off. So when you guys do show up, bring a notebook, bring a pen. It's really going to help you guys out because human beings, we as human beings, I should say, we do not retain information is effectively if we do not write things down. So when you simply write something down that I'm teaching you guys, it's going to stay in your mind and be a lot more clear later on. 3, join on a laptop. If you guys are on Instagram, you can log into your Instagram through a laptop or a computer and you'll be able to view this live. It will give you a much bigger screen. So all this information that I'm going over, and when I share my screen, it will be easier for you guys to actually see everything. 4, get ready to learn and make some money from trading Forex, baby. So these are just a couple of things I want to go over with you guys. Now let's dive into the charts, and I'm going to share with you guys a strategy that I've been using. So I want you guys first off to go to your watch list on tradingview.com, and I want you guys to go to this plus sign. If you go to Forex right here, you can see all these Forex pairs that I have. I want you guys to add Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, AED USD, and USD CAD. Once you do that, you will be able to see all your pairs on the right side right here. Okay, this is something that I was teaching yesterday, so we'll remove this. So what I'm doing is I'm trading off the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, every one of these candlesticks actually represents 24 hours. Sadly, the market did close about 4.5 hours ago. So every Friday at 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. EST, the market does close and it opens back up Sunday at 2 p.m. PST. So right now the market is closed, but ideally what I'm doing with this trading strategy is I am on the daily time frame. And I'm looking at very, very specific candles. If you guys go to my YouTube and you type in Colt_Mostef candlestick and you go to this video, my 6-figure candlestick trading guide, or this one right here, I will go over all of the candlesticks that I personally use to trade. If you guys are on Instagram right now, comment the word ebook, EBOOK. I have a surprise for you guys that will really help you guys out. So after you guys go, like the first thing that I'd recommend doing is going and watching one of these videos real quick, because these videos will give you an insight on the candlesticks that I look for. Now, what do I mean by candlesticks? There's all these little things on the chart, and they're called candlesticks. Now, the candles that are filled green, those are bullish candles. The candles that are filled red like this, these are bearish candles. I'm going to give you guys some really valuable information right now. There's certain candles that we can look for. And when I'm looking for these candles, there's two things that we can look for. When we see candles with long wicks to the downside like this, that's showing us that the candles are exhausted. That's showing when we see a bunch of candles like these three candles with the wicks to the downside, it's most likely going to push up very soon. So there's a term that I go by, and if you guys want to write this down, it will really help you guys out. The term is wicks to the bottom, it's going to go up. Wicks to the top, it's going to drop. So we can see we have all these wicks to the top right here. Hypothetically, it could drop. But we also do have equal wicks to the bottom, so it could potentially go up. So also, one thing that we need to look at is when we're trading, guys, there's like these patterns that will form in the market. And when we see the market forming these V patterns, that's signaling a buy. We want to be buying at the bottom right here. And when the market is forming these A patterns like this, we want to be selling at the top of the A pattern right here. So there's all these little patterns that we can look for. So if you guys go and watch this video like I just mentioned a second ago, right? Okay, if we go to this tab right here, guys, we could see all this video that I have right here. This video will help you guys understand how to read candlesticks more properly. So then if we go back to our chart, we could see we have like these V patterns right here. And then within that V pattern, we actually have a doji. So this doji right here is actually a reversal candle. So the market's going down. We have a doji form. Then what happens? The market goes up. So once you kind of familiarize yourself with these candles and what they mean, it's really going to help you formulate a bias. And the thing that I love about these candles is they form on all different time frames. So a lot of the time, what I'm looking for is I can look for the market to make a V pattern, and then I could look for a reversal candle or a continuation candle like a spinning top right here, and that will tell me that the market's going to go up. Now, I use these higher time frames like the daily time frame to give me an overall trend bias. In the long scheme of things, we're in an uptrend. But as we zoom into here, if we look at the market right here, guys, the market is simply going back and forth. It's consolidating. We really do not want to be trading in the markets when it's going back and forth like this and it's consolidating. We want to see the market pushing up in a trend like it did right here. These are the type of markets that we want to be trading. So if you do not see a setup on a pair like USD JPY, that's cool. We'll go to the next setup. Now we're looking at USD CAD. So this is the US dollar and the Canadian CAD right here. Actually, yesterday, if you guys studied that candlestick guide, and I actually mentioned the candlestick video on yesterday's live stream, you guys would have known that this is a spinning top candle right here. Wicks to the bottom, it's going to go up. And if we even look deeper into it, look at how we have this V pattern right here. So we have a V pattern symbolizing a buy. Then we have this spinning top right here. Then we have wicks to the bottom. There's about 3 confirmations that are telling us that this could be a potential buy. And if we look at that, today's candle, after that candle close, let me get the cursor so it's easier to line up. If we get from the open of the candle to where it went to the high, guys, it shot up 105 pips. So you could have caught a 105 pip move off this. So ideally, let's say that let's do some math right now. Let's say that you guys are trading with a $1,000 kip. You would have done a 10-cent lot size. And if you would have caught 105 pips, you would have made $105 just off this candle moving right here. So I want you guys to understand, a lot of you are working a job that you don't like. A lot of you are paid by doing a specific task. Once you start learning high income skills like trading and other skills like this, you're being paid based on how hard you work. When you're working at a regular job, you're paid on an hourly wage, guys. You can work your ass off. That's not going to do anything because you're going to be paid the same amount every single time. So that's why I'm stressing how important the skill set of trading is, because the possibilities are infinite. The thing with your job, when you guys go to a job, when you guys even want to become a doctor, yeah, you have your raises, you have benefits, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, when you go and work a regular job, guys, you know how much you are going to be capped at. When you're an entrepreneur, when you're an investor, whatever it is, the possibilities are infinite. You can make millions and millions and millions of dollars. But a lot of people do not understand the mindset behind it. Is once you understand that skills like this can create massive amounts of income and then you reinvest that money, the possibilities are endless. So I want you guys to understand that within, let's see on an hourly chart when this actually pushed up. So the new day started, this is like 9 a.m. So let's say that you bought into this trade right at the bottom when you saw these two dojis form. Right here, we could see two dojis close. The market was going down, two dojis closed, it went up. If you would have went into this trade right here, hypothetically, let's say that you bought right here, your stop loss would have been really close, and then you had your take profit all the way up here, or let's say to the all-time high that it went to. So let's say your take profit was all the way up here. You had the opportunity to make 106, catch 160 pips. But what I like to do is when I'm trading, guys, I like trading off these higher time frames like the 4-hour and the daily because they're more accurate. They're not as erratic. If you guys go to a lower time frame, like the 1 minute, you guys can see a new candle is opening up every 60 seconds. It's really hard to define what type of trend we're in. So if you're on higher time frames like the 1 hour, the hour 4, in the daily, you guys can really start to see these trades better. Now, I want to share something with you guys that actually happened, and this is like really important to look at when you guys are trading. When you have defined what trend that we are in, there's something that is called a higher high and a higher low, and then a lower low and a lower high. Now, if we're in an uptrend, the market will push up and it will make these higher highs. Then it'll come down to make a higher low. Then it'll come up and make a higher high. Now, I want you to notice how this higher high right here, it went higher than this higher high. So this is technically a new higher high. And then look how the market goes down. Let me take this off. Boom, boom, boom. The market makes its higher high, then it makes a higher low. And then what does it do? It makes a higher high. So the market is constantly going up higher than before and then a higher low. So ideally, where you guys want to be entering in for a buy is when the market makes these higher lows. So if you can define and figure out where these higher lows are in the market, and then you find a reversal candle within these higher lows right here, you can make a lot of money. And not just that, you can catch very high probability trades. Because if we go and look at this, guys, let me go forward real quick. And this is on the 1 hour time frame. Look at, we have a doji right here. We have two dojis right here. But this isn't a higher high. This is like hitting support and then deciding that it wants to go higher. What do we have right here? Doji. So a doji is simply this candle that looks like a little cross, or it looks like a little plus sign. What we want to look for is we want to see price go into a downtrend or go lower, close as a doji, and then we want to be buying and expecting price to go up. Now, a doji can also be in the reverse form. Let's see if we could find a doji anywhere. Here's a doji right here, bullish doji. In the market all day long, guys, if you look, it will form these lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low. It's forming these setups all throughout the day. Okay. So this can count as a doji right here, this candle. Here's another doji right here. But what we could realistically do is we could zoom out of our chart like this. And we can go and get our horizontal line. And we can go and put all these points of resistance and support on the chart. All these points where the market will hit it and then reverse. Here's a good one right here, right here, right here. So once we have all these points on our chart, these support and resistance lines, we can then get a better idea where price is most likely going to go to next. So we do have this resistance right here that may be acting as support. So ideally, what we could possibly see is we could see price reject this support. We could have our stops like right below here. And then we could see price go back up to this resistance right here. So this is like how you guys can start looking at the markets. The best thing that you guys could do is, one, comment ebook if you're on Instagram, EBOOK. Comment that if you're on Instagram. And secondly, study the charts. If you guys go to tradingview.com, you can pull up any chart by going to your watch list and adding it. Go and add any Forex pair right here. There's plenty on here, guys. And then you can go through and scan through them. Like here's AUD USD. Let's go to the 4-hour, the daily chart. Then if we don't like that, we can go to the British pound, GBP USD. So right here, this candle that formed yesterday is actually a spinning top, a bearish spinning top. Guys, wicks to the top, it's going to drop. 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 It happens over and over and over again. If you guys want to see what's going to happen again, look to the left. Structure leads clues. If you guys see it hit a point of resistance that it hit in the past, it's most likely going to hit it again. So the best thing that you guys can do is over the weekend, kind of just go through the charts, look at different currency pairs, look at different time frames, and also watch this video. If you go on YouTube and type in Colt Mo Stuff Candlestick, watch this video that says my 6-figure candlestick trading guide. This video will help you understand candlesticks a lot more clearly. So guys, with that being said, we're going to restart this masterclass next Monday at 5 p.m. PST. I promise I will not be late, guys. So if you are tuning in for the first time, come on next Monday at 5 p.m. PST. And if you are on Instagram right now watching this, comment ebook in the chat. EBOOK. Comment that in the chat, and I will help you guys out by sending you an ebook. So guys, I will see you next week. Hope you guys all have a great week and be safe and enjoy it.